Hi YouTube, Coinpicker here. Here are my thrift store finds for the week. Went to my local Salvation Army thrift store and saw these in the bin of miscellaneous stuff. So I did really well last time I found weights at the thrift stores. So once I saw these, I had to get them. They were dirt cheap. They were basically $2.99 each, $3. And we have cast iron weights. We got 5 pounds, 2 of them. And they're 1-inch hole, so they're called the standard size. Last time I had a whole bunch, I think it was like 80 pounds worth of weights that were Olympic size. Basically meant the hole is 2 inches wide. Very popular at the gyms. And I actually made, I think I made like 160 bucks. And I only bought them for like 30 bucks or so. So when I saw these, I thought no brainer, had to pick them up. So I got 2 of these, and then we have some of these small dumbbells, also 5 pounds, same price. So these 2, I think the missus might want to keep them because they're perfect for her use. But these 2 plates, probably just sell them locally. I don't know. I was thinking maybe what, 10, 15 bucks each. And then, all right, so we got heavy metal. Now we're moving to precious metal. Yeah, good one, right? So I went to one thrift store not very close to me. And, usually they don't have much stuff. But went through their kitchen aisle. Went through their kitchen aisle stuff, and I've seen this. They're like, it's like a salad tosser. Seen this like many months ago, and every time I look at it, I always try to find the silver mark, and every time I don't see anything, so I put it back, and it's still there. So they were $2.95 for the pair. But this time was different. This time I did find the mark. And the mark is like somewhere over here, and it says sterling handle. So guesstimating it's half an ounce each. So about an ounce of silver, roughly about, I don't know, $32 Canadian. So I'll just put it off the side. I'm not going to scrap it. I don't know. Maybe there is some collectible value. Who knows? I mean, this is plastic, so it's not that. I don't think it's that old. Maybe from the 70s. But I don't know. Why do I always come back to it? I thought, okay, it really put me off because this is plastic. This looks like silver, but if it was a cheap thing, it's like, why would they bother engraving their family initial right there? And I don't see any, like brassy color within the engraved mark. It's all silvery color. So that's why I always kept on looking at this thing every time I drop by that store. And let's see if you can see it. It's a tough one. I think it's right here. See, it's tiny. It's like micro printing. Sterling handle. Oh. Well, this time I did find the mark. So I guess it's fate. It was waiting for me. And yeah, at the same store, at the same day, I found these. And I would have been happy if it was just like silver, but the quality looked very good. It's not that heavy. It's about 2 grams, but on the post, you can barely see it. It's like really tiny. The post says 14K. See right there? 14K. Booyah! And it was only $2 for a pair of earrings. So always check all the earrings. And some hallmark, like some sort of, I guess, brand mark. The stones are not diamonds, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure it's like probably cubic zirconia, most likely cubic zirconia or some sort of crystal. But yeah, that was nice. 2 grams, 14K. I think I guesstimated it'd be like 60 bucks Canadian. Nice. Throw that with my hoard. And then on the same day it's funny, there was a thrift store just like a few stores over. So I went into that. I thought, hey, 2 for 1. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So that thrift store, they have all their costume jewelry all hung up on some poles on the wall. So if you really want to buy something, you have to ask the lady to go and clip it off and then you pay. I guess they have a real problem with people stealing, shoplifting there. But it wasn't like a ton of jewelry. But I looked at this ring. Everything else was pretty much junk. But it did say 925, like really small. And the price was dirt cheap, $1.60. I mean, can you even get a soda for that? $1.60, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I can. So I thought that's pretty. It's a pretty ring, and if you look closely, just the quality is pretty good. That's why I thought it has to be silver, at the very least. You see, there's holes in the back to let light through to the crystals or cubic zirconia, and right there, you see the mark, 925. I think it's upside down though. But once I saw that, I thought to myself, gotta get it. So I picked that up. And let me see. Down the aisles, on the tops of the clothing aisles, they have these like knickknacks. And I saw this. And right away, I started Googling it up. And yeah, it's only $1. This is actually Murano glass. Like art glass made from the island of Murano in Italy. Murano, I don't know. See the gold flakes and whatnot. And all right, when I first saw it, I don't know if I should have felt, I don't know, if I should have felt shocked or laugh. I don't know. It's like very stereotypical Asian, well, I say more like Chinese figure. So you have the queue, the traditional ponytail of, I'd say 150 years ago in China. And you have one of those conical hats. So I just thought, this is funny, but it's very artsy. And I thought for $1, it's definitely worth it, right? So yeah, I think this, I checked online, I think they sell about 50 bucks. And for $1, no damage, that was a steal. Yeah, I don't know. First seeing it, should I be offended or should I laugh? I don't know. But I have it now. So good deal. All right, moving on. So I'm sort of doing it in order here of when I found them. So I go to my favorite Salvation Army thrift store, and in the buy it now display cases, I see this coin set, and they rarely have coins for sale. Most of the time it's just junky stuff, right? But this is a Canadian coin set, probably a specimen set. I don't think it's proof, going by the look of it. But I'll give you a close-up. So uncirculated set, 1966. Here's the 1 cent coin. And that was pure, well, almost pure copper back in the day. It was like 94. All right, don't quote me on it, but it's like high 90s in percentage. Like 94, or no, more like 98% or something. I know someone is going to correct me. Go ahead, that's whatever. This is almost pure nickel, if not pure, like the metal nickel, 5 cent coin. And then we have the 80% silver coins. It's our 10 cent coin. And that's like 0.06 actual silver weight. And then the 25-cent coin, pretty good shape actually, definitely uncirculated. And that is 0.15 of a troy ounce. That was a 0.06 troy ounce. This 50-cent piece, or 50-cent coin, I should say, 0.3 of a troy ounce of pure silver. And that shows the coat of arms of Canada. And then we have the 1966 silver dollar. I don't know, some people say canoe dollar. It's technically it's called the voyageur dollar. Voyageurs were the traveler, I guess, people who traveled across Canada, you know, like the fur traders, usually of French and British and, you know, Aboriginal descent. Yeah, pretty cool. Actual silver dollar, not a nickel dollar. So basically anything before 1968 was 80% silver. I think 67 was, some people say they had two sets, like one that was 50% silver and one was 80% silver. And for the 1968 year, there were some quarters that were 50% silver and some were nickel. Same with the dime. Sorry. Yes, definitely the dime. But $14.99, and you have, when you added up the actual silver weight of 1, 2, 3, 4, these 4 coins, it's a little bit over an ounce, troy ounce. So yeah, what I was saying, like a troy ounce is about 32-ish Canadian. So definitely less than half price of the silver content. Pretty good, very good deal. But I would say if the spot is roughly $32, I would say tack on another $10 for collectible value, you know, some sort of premium, right? If not double. So let's say about 40, let's say 40 to 50, let's say $50 for this set, roughly. And so that is a definite steal. Awesome. And the last find, I was at the same thrift store on another occasion, and they were rolling out carts of new stock. And I saw my buddy there that works there, and I said, "Hey, how you doing? What's new?" Chat him, up a bit, and he goes, "Oh yeah, have a look at my cart." He stopped it for me before he, moved on, and he always does that. He's so nice. So I looked in there, and this was the only decent thing. Right away, I knew what it was because I saw one months and months. I think it was more like a year ago, almost a year ago. But this one was different. This one, the quality was nicer, and it was actually marked. So what it is a I must be slashing the pronunciation, but a beetle nut container from, I think it's Burma or Cambodia, probably Cambodia. It's either called beetle nut or betel nut, right? And it's sort of like, they use it, they chew on it, and it's almost like chewing tobacco, like they get a buzz from it, and it's not very healthy. I heard, it causes mouth cancer or whatever. But I saw this, and this is, from my research, is from the 1950s or roughly around that time. And it's made from coin silver, $1.99, cheap. And it's weighed out to be 60 grams of silver. And it is marked, let me see here. It is marked T90, meaning 90% silver. So it's basically coin silver. And looks pretty good. And it opens up. If I can open up one-handedly. All right, I have to employ my other finger. Oh, it's tight all of a sudden. All right. Oh, got it. All right, opened it up. So check this out. Nice and clean. And it was like they used sheets of silver hammered over a copper mold to make these. Let's get a close up. Looks pretty good. Don't see any green or anything. I'm not going to do an acid test on this because it's only $2. From the research, the markings, it should be coin silver, and it is very cute. Look at that. Definitely a knickknack that I will collect. And we will do a full, like a real close-up on the mark. So T90, what does T stand for? I don't know. Maybe someone out there will know, but pretty cool for $1.99 and 60 grams of coin silver. So we're talking about, let's say, roughly $60. So at the very least, it's worth $60, but I say it's a collectible, maybe 75, 80. Well, anyways, these are my finds. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Coinpicker out.